Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection. Today we're going to talk about the Zenith Chronomaster Sport. This is a relatively new watch. In 2019 they had a big celebration of the 50th anniversary of the Primero, which first came out in 1969. The watch is set up. They come in either black or white dials, and then you could either get a metal or a fabric strap for them. Fabric strap is about $500 less. So, anyway, for these two chronographs, the El Primero movement is one that's been around for a while, and they've been tweaking it for a long time. And I like it. My watch, this is my Daniel Roth Master Chronograph. It has El Primero 400 in it, which was the very first El Primero. And of course, El Primero was used by Rolex in their Daytona for a while. So this is this is sort of a cool watch. $10,000 is a lot. And I think if you shop around, you can find some better deals. But this is a 1/10 of a second chronograph. Central chronograph hand that makes one turn in 10 seconds. Now, here's the whole thing, is that breaks down to 1/10 of a second, which is pretty good. I mean, really moving along if you need that kind of accuracy. Let's take a look at the movement a little more. The El Primero 3600 is not like my 400. Now, they're both 3600 VPH. This is a El Primero 4600 VPH2. And there's some differences, but I'm not sure how many they are. This is supposedly been through a number of years, 50 years of improvement and update and so forth. And so in 2019, they came out with this is their result that they have. It's column wheel chronograph, 1/10 of a second, entirely redesigned movement to pay tribute to the 50th anniversary. Now, I looked a lot for what was redesigned, and I'm not sure what it was. I mean, there's superficial things maybe, but I'm really not sure where all the redesign went, unless it went into just the design. They have a little star at the bottom down there. For those of you who are Dallas Cowboy fans, you'll like the star. The 5 hertz. Okay, with 5 hertz, 36,000 VPH, you're going to get a lot of accuracy. Okay, 60-hour power reserve. That's pretty good too for watch moving that fast. As I've said on a number of occasions, I prefer the slower frequencies so your watch doesn't get beaten up quite so fast. But if you need accuracy and in a chronograph, this thing will certainly deliver it for you. So I thought it was interesting in that respect. And one of the other things, I was looking around and I came across, Okay, here are a couple other watches that I discovered. And it was, first of all, is the Pilot Type 20 chronograph. And if you're familiar with the Pilot Type 20, most of them aren't chronographs. They're extra special, have these really fun names for them. But this one is really interesting because, first of all, it's got a silver case. Very few watches have a silver case. They're either stainless steel, gold, or platinum. Maybe bronze or something else like that, but silver, for some reason, it's not used. I once read why, and there were some good reasons not to use it. I think it has to do with tarnishing. Not sure, though. Okay, and then it's got a riveted fuselage motif. Now, the riveted fuselage motif, I think, is really cool. I used to fly, and I always liked that. When about 30 years ago, when my wife and I first got married, she gave me this watch from Tiffany's that they had something that was a streamline editions, and they were all riveted types of things. And today, when I was poking around, I found this watch that was also part of the what they called Stream America. And this one is a world time chronometer, not a chronograph. But the interesting thing about it was, the thing that got me on it was the fact that the riveted case on the Pilot Type 20. This was made, the one from Tiffany's, that was designed by Georg Heisek. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Georg Heisek, he's the guy who designed the original Overseas. I had one, and the Overseas one. And most people thought it was Gerald Genta, but it wasn't. I think somebody asked him when they said, oh, you did the Royal Oak, you did this, and you did the Overseas, and he never denied it, so they figured, well, he must have done it. But it was really Georg Heisek. Now, the thing of it is, this one came out, I think, in 1993. And man, I tell you, what a watch. It's a world timer chronometer. I have no idea what kind of movement's in it, but it's interesting. Anyway, so that's all I have to say about the Zenith Chronometer Sport. Chronograph Sport. But I think also these other watches are pretty interesting too. Let me know what you think. Until next time, this is Bill Sanders for Watch Art Side, the art and science of watch collection.